Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing great. So in today's video, I'll be giving you some recommendations for fragrances that you can wear for Valentine's Day. So as you all know, Valentine's Day is around the corner. So I thought let me make a video giving some like my personal recommendations for fragrances that you can try if you are going for a date or if you are going for a party on Valentine's Day. So for me personally, the one fragrance note that I personally prefer wearing the most on Valentine's Day is rose. So my selection would be a rose-based fragrance. But in the list, there are other fragrances as well that doesn't have rose. But some of these fragrances have rose as one of the prominent notes because it's one of the most romantic notes that you feel like wearing on Valentine's Day. So let's go to the list. Let's start with number 10. This is a rose based perfume. It's kind of underrated, but it's very good. It's very unique. I have mentioned it in my previous videos. It's from Moschino and it's Toy Boy. So this is like a kind of a, this is not a dark rose fragrance. It's more like a spicy, fresh rose kind of a fragrance. And it's very much like dominant in the rose note. So you should love rose as a note in the fragrances. Those who don't like the smell of like rose flowers, they won't like this fragrance because this has a very strong, fresh kind of a rose vibe to it. But I love it personally. It's very kind of a unique, and for the price point, it's really damn good. And this has a solid performance as well. It lasts through the whole workday, like maybe like 8 hours. You get with a solid projection. So this is one of the fragrances that you can consider wearing for the Valentine's Day. And it can also be worn by females because it smells kind of unisex. It will smell very like unique and mysterious on a man. So number 10, Toy Boy from Moschino. Okay, so the first two fragrances are like very budget friendly. You don't have to break your bank. These are very much available for under $50. So coming to number 9, this is one of the most romantic fragrance, Rochas Moustache. As you all know, this is an alternative to Tuxedo from YSL, and it's a very good one. Wow, this smells amazing. The only problem with this fragrance is the performance isn't beastly. It lasts like maybe 7 hours, but with moderate projection. So you have to go heavy, but it smells very amazing for a designer fragrance, and the price that it goes for, simply superb. And this has like a combination of rose and the sweetness coming from benzoin and vanilla. So these are the main notes I pick in Rochas Moustache. And this has kind of like a formal vibe to it as well. So if you're like going for any formal events, formal dinner with your significant other, you can wear this fragrance. So Moustache, I have like previously spoke about this fragrance very highly in my other videos. It's one of my favorite, especially to wear in the fall and winter seasons. So that's it. Let's go to a gourmand fragrance that you can wear this Valentine's Day, and it's very delicious fragrance. It's a coffee based fragrance. It's from the house of Mancera, none other than Amore Caffe. So this one I have mentioned, already did a review. It smells like affogato. It's like when you are pouring coffee, black coffee on ice cream. That's the smell this fragrance captures. And it's very sensual, very delicious, amazing. And if you're like watching a movie with your significant other, like if you're planning to go for a movie date on Valentine's Day, this fragrance is amazing, guys. It smells so delicious. Absolutely amazing release, and it's one of the best from Mancera. And one complaint, it's not beast mode like red tobacco and other Mancera fragrances, but this is one fragrance you should check out for, like it's very warm and cozy, kind of like that kind of an environment. So amazing fragrance from Mancera. Okay, let's move on to number 7. Yeah, this is also newer fragrance in my collection. I have reviewed it. It's an amber fragrance, but very romantic, and it has a very rose note in this fragrance. It's like rose, amber, benzoin. It smells very niche. It's from Cecile Zerokian, my favorite perfumer, but I'm enjoying this very much lately in this colder weather, especially. Tango from Musk Milano. It smells kind of niche. The opening is very spicy, like Ambre Sultan, but then the rose note comes up, and that's when it brings out that romantic edges. It's like a tango dance. Wow, it's such an amazing fragrance, but it's like niche quality, and people should like some complex fragrances to appreciate the beauty of this one. It's one of my favorite amber fragrance along with Ambre Sultan. So this would be my recommendation for an amber fragrance if you're planning to wear one fragrance for a Valentine's Day. So that's it. And number 5, okay, this fragrance is my favorite to wear on Valentine's Day if it's especially summer, because this is a rose fragrance with citrus and champagne. It smells like a rose champagne. It's one of my favorite. It's called Dom Rosa, and this is from the house of Liquid Imaginaires. So Liquid Imaginaires is one niche house that is not like hugely popular, but they have really good fragrances like this one, and Blanche Bet. That's like a milky gourmand fragrance. So these and Blanche Bet are my favorites from Liquid Imaginaires. Guys, if you like fresh fragrances like citrus fragrances, you should get this one. It has good amount of citrus plus rose, and that effervescent, like a bubbly kind of champagne note. So it's an amazing fragrance, guys. And this smells like, it doesn't smell like too much niche or complex, but really great fragrance if you like rose, and if you want a fresh perfume to wear in for a Valentine's Day, and if you live in a hot climate, this is a no-brainer. Dom Rosa from Liquid Imagine. It's one of the best rose niche fragrance that is not overhyped, but I personally love it very much. That's number 5. No, this is number 6. So let's come to number 5. So this is the ever popular designer men's fragrance. It's an iris fragrance, but like it's hugely popular, and from Dior, none other than Dior Homme Intense. So if you're looking for an iris fragrance to wear on Valentine's Day, and if you live in a colder country, wow, it smells so sophisticated and very luxurious. Actually, I prefer this one over the Gentleman Givenchy Reserve Privé. I like that as well, but this has some kind of magic to it. I mean, the quality, that lipsticky note, but it's done very beautifully, and no wonder this fragrance always win the Fragrantica awards for the, I think, the most popular men's designer fragrance. And luckily I have a 150 ml bottle, and this is an older batch, so it performs really well compared to the, you can see the juice color, the current formulations, the juice color is lighter, and it performs good, but I think this one performs better when compared to that. So this is my all-time favorite iris fragrance from Dior Homme Intense. Bang for your buck, amazing quality, and it's a no-brainer. If you are looking for iris fragrance to wear on Valentine's Day, just go for this. Okay, I'll give a recommendation for a fruity fragrance. That's one of my recent favorites. It's from the house of Kajal. It's none other than Aican. So this is like a passion fruit book, and you get hints of Bulgari's tiger in the background, but not too much. But this is like a delicious passion fruit. I haven't smelled any passion fruit note like as juicy like how they did in Aican. This is one of the amazing fragrance along with Lamar. I prefer Aican a little bit more, and I think this is very versatile. You can wear it in summer, you can wear it in winter, because it has a bit of a like a gourmandy note coming from caramel that makes it more of like a fruity gourmand scent. Wow, it even shines in summer. You can wear this all year round. So it's an amazing fruity fragrance. I love the bottle, it's amazing. All the Kajal bottles are very good looking. So amazing bottle and amazing fruity scent with passion fruit as the main note. This is a solid niche fragrance for Valentine's Day. Okay, so coming to the next fragrance, this is a designer fragrance, and it's from Dolce & Gabbana. And this is like an oriental style fragrance, bit of a Middle Eastern vibe with dates and all the dry fruits, and it's an amazing fragrance. It's none other than the one Luminous Night. So the one is a very popular tobacco fragrance from Dolce and Gabbana. As you all know, it's one of the famous date night fragrances along with Lano Idilo. But this one is like bit more complex version of that. This has more of the Middle Eastern perfumery, and this was a release specifically for the Middle Eastern market. But this is very hard to find now, and I think there is a clone for this fragrance. I haven't tried that, but luckily I don't know, when it was released I just blind bought it because I wanted to have a fragrance with date note. So this has the date note and has that Middle Eastern perfumery in it. So smells amazing. If you are going on a date on Valentine's Day, instead of going for the original Dolce & Gabbana, the one, if you have this, just rock this fragrance. It's amazing, and women love this fragrance. It's absolutely delicious, like an oriental kind of perfumery. If you love that, you can check Dolce & Gabbana exclusive edition. This is the Luminous Night, and I love this bottle color as well, the blue. Amazing. So okay, so coming to only two fragrances left. So the number 2 fragrance is, this is a very sensual fragrance, very mysterious, and I think this is the best unisex niche fragrance ever. This is nothing, none other than Side Effect. You can see from the house of Initio. So this is a tobacco fragrance, tobacco rum. It's a boozy fragrance with some sweetness, but it smells kind of very addictive. I think this has some kind of a note. It's called Hidion. Hidion is kind of very, I think there's some kind of specialty for the Hidion note. It's very sensual. Wow, amazing fragrance, guys. So for a night out, this is the best fragrance. Side Effect from Initio. It's one of my favorite niche fragrance along with Amore, Royal Tobacco, Roja, Enigma, all those fragrances. It's in my top 5 niche fragrance of all time. And this is one of the best fragrance you can wear on a Valentine's Day night out. Okay, the number 1 fragrance is from the house of Kilian. And guys, especially for females, this is the best femme fatale fragrance that you can wear it to impress your boyfriend or your husband. This is very expensive fragrance. Unfortunately, I don't have the full bottle presentation, but I got a 50 ml decan because I loved this scent. And this leans a bit feminine. So if you should love like a floral fragrance to appreciate this fragrance. It's like fruity floral. It's from the house of Kilian. It's called Rolling in Love, and this is a 50 ml decant. Oh my god. And this is like a combination of rose, almond. It's like milky as well. It's like more of an almond milk, I would say, but it's very romantic fragrance. That's why I have put it in number 1 spot. Rolling in Love. Even the OG bottle presentation, it's amazing. The red colored bottle, it's very sensual, very romantic fragrance. So for Valentine's Day, I can't think of any other fragrance to put in my number 1 spot rather than Kilian Rolling in Love. It's kind of a fruity floral gourmand, you can say that. Yeah, this is one of the best from Kilian. I love it along with Black Phantom. Black Phantom is more like a chocolate one for winter. This one you can wear it for the, I would not say summer, like maybe in the cooler, like air conditioned environments, you can wear Rolling in Love, but not for the high summer heat. But it works well in all other climates like fall, winter, spring. You can rock this fragrance. It's not like too heavy. For example, if you compare it to Italica, that's another gourmand fragrance that's more for winter specific. So when compared to Italica, that also has an almond note, but for Valentine's Day, this is the best one. Amazing fragrance, and you can wear it like almost all year round. Just avoid high heat summer environment. So if you like floral gourmand scents, Rolling in Love is one of the best options. Okay guys, that's my 10 recommendations. If you have any recommendations from your end, please feel free to drop in the comments. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back with another fragrance video. Stay tuned. Have a nice day.